Here's my review of Next Goal Wins. This is just another fun I almost said action comedy. No, it's just a fun sports comedy with, I think, the right amount of heart and enough jokes to kind of make it worth a watch. In terms of Taika Waititi's films, of at least the ones I've seen, I don't think that this is his best film. I mean, but it's still a solid film. But it is one of those movies where, if you're familiar with Taika Waititi, you're going to get, if you like him, you're going to get what you want. You're going to get a lot of funny jokes. You really like, it's just overall kind of feel good, positive movie, where in 2014, this coach is forced, like he's fired from like his professional like soccer coaching job, and he is forced to coach like the lowest rated like professional sports country in the world in Samoa, and forces like has to turn them into winners. And it's a fun time. I mean, it's kind of funny because they just of how much they kind of just drill in like how bad this team is, and they are bad. And I think that's what's funny. It's like, and it is one of those movies where it's like, yeah, you see how awful they are at the beginning. They're getting a little bit better, not like terribly, not like super great, but still better. And it's just a fun kind of thing to see. It's those feel good movies. And a lot of this is just carried with by Michael Fassbender. I mean, Michael Fassbender is just a fantastic actor in everything that he's in, and he is great here as well. And I think that he's able to kind of play sometimes this overly angry coach, but at the same time, somewhat enjoyable and likable. And I think that he is great in this movie. And like, this is a movie where there's not that much depth, so it's like you need a great actor to pull it off, and you need someone who is able to be charismatic and able to still be funny, but also kind of mean and angry at the same time. And I thought that Michael Fassbender is just great in this. He's great in everything. And you do get to kind of learn more about all our different characters, especially our main character, not main character, but one of the side characters, Jaya. I hope I pronounced that right. um, but it's just a movie where each kind of little character, you kind of get to know just a little bit about them. And it's just a movie where it's just very low stakes and very mellow. And I kind of think that, and I think that's what I like about it. This feels like, although it's like an action, not, why I keep saying action comedy, just a fun comedy, it still feels very calm, even with Taika Waititi's just over the topness. And yeah, a lot of this movie is him just coaching these guys and just making them better. And kind of we get to learn more about them, and we get to just kind of spend time with these characters, and it's just a lot of fun. And of course, yes, they do end up winning by like one, which I think is the funniest part. Like it's basically they win like it's like 2-1. And it's just like really funny, just like stuff like that. This is a movie where there's not really much to talk about, and I don't think that there is much here. It's just a movie that's just fun. Like I said, I don't think it's definitely not his best film, but I think it's definitely better than his last movie. So take that for what you will. But this is a movie where I got exactly what I thought it was going to be. Not necessarily exactly what I wanted, but it's exactly what I expected, and I enjoyed it for what it is. And I thought that this was overall just a pretty solid film.